Hi everyone, my name's Tim, welcome to my channel. So this year I've got a bit of a reading challenge going on, which is the year of Jack London. So I'm a big fan of the Jack London books, everyone I've read so far, and I found on my Kindle a collection of every single novel that Jack London has written. So I wanted to read one a month. Both act as a bit of a palate cleanser for I'm doing other stuff, and also just get through his back catalogue. So in January, I read The Cruise of the Dazzler, the first book that he published. And overall, I really enjoyed it. It was very quick, very short, kind of classic boys' adventure novel about a boy who is not enjoying school, he's not enjoying home life, he struggles at school, he struggles at home, he just wants adventure. He gets into a big fist fight the day before some exams and he completely flunks school. And so he escapes, he runs away, runs to sea. And he gets on a boat called the Dazzler, and he meets the two main crew members. One is Frisco Kid, who's a kid like similar age to him, and the other is French Pete, the captain. They go on some adventures. He finds out that maybe not everything is as great as he wants it to be out at sea, and then he comes home and has a reuniting with his father. So it's a very quick story, but there are actually some deeper things that I was expecting. I was expecting just classic adventure. This happens and they move on, and then this happens and they move on and this happens, and there's a bit of that. The characters, some of them are very two-dimensional. French Pete talks like this the whole time. Oh ho 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 ho! Zut alors! And it's written like that. It's pretty funny. It's a bit over the top. But one thing that surprised me was Joe, the main character, I think he was called Joe, and his relationship with Frisco Kid, because they're very similar, but they want different things. So Frisco Kid is a boy who had nobody, had no family, and ended up at sea and wants to be home, wants to be on land, and Joe's the other way around, and he helps Joe realise actually maybe the things that he has and doesn't like his family and his home and his dad, aren't that bad. So that's nice to read, and their dichotomy, their relationship even changes throughout the story. So to start with, there's a real different power dynamic, and then by the end it's reversed, which is really nice to read. And it's nice to read about Joe coming more to the front and becoming more of himself. The second thing that surprised me with how much it impacted me was the thing about fatherhood. So Joe's allowed to kind of do what he wants, and his dad, he has a talk with his dad when everything goes wrong, and his dad kind of says, I let you do this to figure it out for yourself, because it's an important thing to do, is to figure out who you are, and I've given you a long leash, and now I need to cut that leash short because you've abused that trust, and now I'm going to send you to a military school. And that's kind of what sparks the whole thing. And then at the end, the way that Joe interacts with his dad is completely different, and he sees you can see how much Joe has grown up, and there's so much subtext and how many things are not said between a father and his son that you could see that his father's you could see so much about what isn't said and all of what's not written down. I really enjoyed that. So has this been a good start to the year of Jack London? Yes, it has. I gave this book 4 stars. It was a fun, short, sharp novel. The prose, I really like Jack London's prose because it's so punchy and so quick and just gets to the point. It was really nice after reading some long, flowery descriptions of what people were wearing in the Wheel of Time. One thing though is that it was full of boat terminology, and I realised very quickly that I don't know anything about boats. So maybe I need to do some research before I read the next one. Anyway, very quick review, but off to a good start. Anyway, if you've read any Jack London, most famously Call of the Wild, White Fang, Martin Eden, those are probably the famous 3. But yeah, comment below, give this video a thumbs up, really appreciate it, give me a subscribe. I'm on 70 odd now, so that must mean I'm super famous now, so keep pushing that button. Anyway, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon, and get out my house!